Where would you like to go?
Navigate to the Bingham Townhouse Hotel in Bingham.
Getting directions to the Bingham Townhouse.
Start en route to the Bingham Townhouse.
That's where we're going, Bingham Townhouse. Get ready for a road trip to go and try a charger. We are just going to be going out of Loughborough in towards a place called, excuse me, Bingham. Bingham is in Nottinghamshire. To any of my American viewers, Nottinghamshire is Nottingham, of course. It's the Shire of Nottingham. And yeah, you've guessed it, Robin Hood and his merry crew in his green tights came from Nottinghamshire. But I beg to differ, because I know he didn't. He came from Doncaster way, so really, was he a South Yorkshireman? So the argument continues. Anyway, I'm not from there, I'm from Loughborough, and that is in Leicestershire. I'm going to hook a left here, and then we are going to be heading towards the main road of the A46. Now the A46 was quite famous for being a Roman road, and it's very straight, very long. They did a lot of work and found a lot of archaeology on this road we're going, and it's the main route over to the east coast of the UK. On the left hand side now we're coming up to a place I used to work, Brush. I know we didn't make brushes, it was Brush Electrical Machines, BEM as it was called, and it was associated to a couple of other large factories as well. One made generators, one made locos and whatever, and I was a welder there for a few years, did my apprenticeship there actually. So that's to us left now, where are the train stations in Loughborough. We're going to be facing the Brush in a moment. You might see it on the camera once these lights are changed in our favour, which they are doing now. So as we turn, that there, you can just see it to the left, I think. It says Brush. That's part of the old factory. Now what they're doing now in there is knocking it all down. As you go past what is the main entrance up and coming on our left side now, about 100 metres down here, these big blue gates. And then to the left of that is the old car park where we used to go just before this train bridge. I did my apprenticeship there. The lady I've got in the car with me, she worked there for 2 or 3 years doing electric circuit boards, and yeah, brought in a fair old wage back in the day when you're in your early 20s, so couldn't really grumble. Okay, back in the countryside now, so heading out towards the A46, like I say, and we'll catch up when I get to the 46. From here is where they did the new road. You can tell straight away with the sound through the tyres. My front tyres are nearly ready for 2 new ones, so it doesn't help. Next week after, folks. Not cheap for these i3s. Small skinny tyres, but be about $250 a pair, fitted and done. $125 a side. I'd sooner have good tyres than bad. So anyway, this is the continuation of the 46. This is the new part, like I say. This just didn't exist. This was slightly to the right hand side. This is a brand new road. To my right hand side up here has been a bit of land for sale for many years, and what it is, it's woodland. Problem is, if you buy woodland in the UK, you have to keep it up to a certain standard, and once you bought that land, you can't really build houses on it because it's certified woodland. So you'll struggle even to get a mobile park home on it, and I've actually thought of that, buying a couple of acres, but don't work like that in the UK, I'm afraid, not like it does in the good old US, where you can pretty much buy any bit of land and go and put a mobile park on it. Park home. Borders Wood. There used to be a big for sale sign next to that, so I don't know if it might be a bit further up. There used to be on there, unless they took it off the market. Unless it's... Oh, was it further back? Oh, I didn't see the for sale. I saw the clay pigeon shoot. All right, still for sale. That's been for years. Wife's just spotted a metal detectorist. Is that what you call them nowadays? Down there on the left. This is a great thing to come and metal detect if you can get on the farmers' fields up here, either side of this 46 being an old Roman road, because you never find, you never know what you're going to find. Coins and whatever, artifacts. And I know they did a lot of archaeology up here when they built this road, and a lot of it was closed for quite a while they found bits and bobs and dug them up and made recordings of what they found. So, yep, this next turn, I believe, takes you, as it says there, to the National Water Sports Centre, where they do a lot of white river rafting and stuff like that. It's all man-made, it's not natural. And then it takes you to the M1 North, Grantham, Nottingham and East Midlands Airport. Right in front of us, I don't know if you can see it yet, but that brand new housing estate, that wasn't there 3 years ago. So yeah, expanding area, obvious reasons. It's the main A46, Nottingham city centre, so it's a good commuting road. And then from here you've got about 80 mile, maybe a little less, to Skegness and the east coast of England.
To take the exit towards Eton.
Boo-boo made, missed my turning. So getting off here at Neaton, doubling back on the Fosse, only a couple of miles down the road. Heading, like I say, down into Bingham, come off the Fosse. Let's see how much the fuel is here now. 50 mile an hour, probably a camera. So you've got a Merco and you've got a BP. BP 127 or 128 just under, and 134 diesel. This side, pretty much the same. In fact, Merco's exactly the same prices. Obvious why they've done that, to get people in. Hey ho. But BP are slowly getting more into sustainables and putting chargers at every fuel station, which they ought to do by now. Well, we've arrived. This is the car park, quite small. There's the charger. So we're going to get parked up here, bang it on charge, and then go for a coffee. Yeah, here we are at the charger, so bear with me. I'm going to get it charged up, see how we go, put my card on, show you how easy it is to do, and work it from there. So, here we go. Now, to use these, you've got the new Pulse card, okay? BP Pulse member. Click member, and it should, there you go. After that, it should tell you what to do. Look, put your Pulse card on there. There you go. Card being verified. Welcome. Your card has been accepted. Tells you now, look, you've either got three choices. I'm sorry about the sun. 50k DC CHAdeMO or 43 Type 2. We're going for the ultimate one. So once it says yes, there you go. Now it says connect your vehicle. So this has been pretty straightforward. That one there. Take off the covers. Plug the CCS in. Flashing orange. And on here you'll see that it's still just checking everything. I don't know how bad that is on reflection, I'm sorry to say, but it is pretty lousy. Sun's there you go. Communication okay, safety checks okay. Green, we're in and it's charging. You can hear it ramping up. Now it's 38% charge, and it should, when we come back after a coffee, have a fair few kilowatts put in there. It is a 50k charger, so we are now going to go and find a coffee somewhere, come back, just check with the hotel to see if we're okay to park here. I can't see why we wouldn't be. After all, it is a public charger from Highways England, as it says there, look. So yeah, that's as simple as it is on a BP so far, all good. Got us going. So I think it's latte time. So there it is, I'm going to leave it on charge, see how it goes. No parking restrictions at all, just check with someone, although it does say there. But no, the lady that's just told me has informed me that it's fine. It's fine. Just checked it with a young girl painting them tables. She says, no, if you're charging your car, it's fine. So that's the Bingham Hotel. So, and here's Bingham. Sunny Bingham. I'll find us a coffee now somewhere with a bit of luck. In affectionate remembrance, of John Russell of Shelford by his friends and neighbours. I don't know what year this was done, but hey ho. What's that one? Power going to it for the market, obviously, and then it goes all the way up to the top. Anyway, time to go and see what kind of ramp up we've got on the charger. Am I coming?
See how well it's done?
Yeah. Hey? Yeah, you got a marquee outside ready for the beerers, the people with outside catering and outside bar will do well. So, excuse me, I'll turn this round. I know it's wobbling. Heading back to the charger now to see what we've got on kilowatts and what it's done, how much it's put in. Well, it's still on, I can hear it. Wow, that's done that quick. We are now 97% there. She's put in 19 kilowatts. Doesn't tell you what kind of speed it ramps this thing up at, which is a shame. They ought to, really. If it's 98% now, this i3 would have started to slow down now on the charge. So yeah, we'll wait. Take the note of this Polar here because it's not that anymore. It is owned by BP. They actually run it now, and the new card, etc. So these might be changing to even newer ones. I don't know. We'll wait and see. But yeah, that's good. 98%, 2% to finish off, and we'll get going. Don't forget, people. There you go. It's always this last bit that takes longest. If you're new to EVs, you'll find this, that when you get up to, some vehicles do it completely different the way they ramp up, but BMW seem to get up to about 96, 97%. There you go, it's just changed over, I was saying it. And then this last bit takes longer than the rest. Always has done. You can stop it if you want to. We've been here for 35 minutes. Been into the little village of Bingham. Had a nice coffee. Alrighty, we are at 19.6 kilowatts input, and again still 99%. To get that extra 1% is going to take me maybe another 5 minutes. Elapsed time now nearly 38 minutes, so I'm going to call it a day very simply. Again, the new BP Pulse card over the old Polar emblem, so that's what you'll get. You'll get a new BP Pulse card in the post with your own number on it. Still at 99% as I'm speaking. Download the app and away you go. So I push that now and stop it. Tap your membership card on there. There you go. That's how simple it is. That's it. I was charged up to 19.7 kilowatts. Now it's telling me to disconnect the vehicle, which is very, very straightforward. Grab the CCS, pull it out. Always put on back, folks. Some people don't, but come on, be fair to everybody. Put it back in. That's ready for the next person. There you go, screen back to normal. Thank you, Pulse. One. CCS covers, lid back on, job done. Back onto Market Street, look a slight left and it should take us back out onto the 46. We obviously don't want the Nottingham turn, we want the Leicester one, so we'll stay in this lane. And then swear left now, back onto the 46. So we'll pop his foot down and we will get home. Pleasant coffee and a pleasant charge. Not far from our turn off on the left now. Instead of going a bit further down, we're going to go past Have a Go Karting, which is quite famous on YouTube if you have a look for it. Very, very, here we are now, look. Quite a few years ago, a grainy old video went out from a farmer's lad driving a tractor, and he was on about overtaking his dad on his tractor, and it went viral, and this is where it was. This was Have a Go Karting. Check it out if you can still see it on YouTube or Google. you'll know what I'm talking about. But that's the left, Wildwood there, camper there, look, fifth wheeler. It's nice, but they live in that. Okay, let's have a go karting to your left. To your right now is a hotel, the Willoughby House Hotel. Never been in it, never stayed in it, but hey ho. So now we're back on the B roads, off the 46. This will take us to Wymeswold, through Wymeswold, back into not so sunny Loughborough by the look of it now with the clouds. This is Belton Road in Loughborough, which has all its car dealerships. They're all still here, which is amazing, because I thought we'd lose one or two of these as time went on. This one on the left used to be a locally owned one at one time, but it's now been bought out. Now Pentagon. Used to be the Archie Moss Group, and that's Vauxhall. Then you've got Toyota one on your left here, Farmer and Carlisle. They were local lads and all, or Leicestershire people. Started real small about 30 years ago. Now they've got a massive dealership. Then Volkswagen, major Volkswagen dealer here in Loughborough. Then after that you have got Kia Motors, and to your left there's the electric Kia, 68 plate for sale, didn't notice the price. And then of course Mercedes-Benz on your left as well, just opposite this Home Bargains place on your right. So there's a fair few car dealerships. Then of course right down at the bottom of this road, which has been here for many years, is Sandy Cliffs. They're big, they were just a Ford dealership, but then they went from Ford and now they sell Mazda. Obviously with Ford owning a chunk of Mazda. They're kind of like 3 dealerships into one, and that's all on the right hand side. Quite a big place. Been there a few times. They serviced our Nissan Leaf when it needed doing. So yeah, I just thought I'd put that on and show you Belton Road, where all the car dealerships are. Well, there you go. Quick fly into Bingham in Nottinghamshire. Not far. If you are ever going to come across to the UK, if you're one of my American viewers at the moment I'm talking to now, have a trip into Lincoln. Lincoln's a quite historic place, although saying that little Bingham village weren't bad this afternoon, just to grab a quick latte and do a BP charge on the unit there. Sometimes where they put these chargers, you never know if there's CCTV, and if you stay there more than 1.5 hours, which is a big concern for me, because normally I like to put the thing on charge and go for a walk around, you know, and I know sometimes other people want to use the charger, and I do check on the app, the BMW app, to see if it's charged, but it wasn't busy, so I didn't bother. I wouldn't like to think I'm on there and it's fully charged after 30 minutes and someone else is dying to get on it and my car's in the way for them to get on it, which would be a bit unfair. But you also got to be careful, because a lot of these BP ones, ex-Polar, are in places where you're not allowed to stay any more than an hour and a half, or there's a £10 per hour charge after that. So just be wary of that one. It's not all of them, but it is a lot. There's one just up from me now at a pub called the Wheat Sheaf, but you even have to go and put your registration into that one you have to text your reg, what time you got there, because again it's CCTV. Don't forget there is a subscription charge to the BP chargers. I think I'm paying £7.65 or £7.95 every calendar month. Now to some people that is expensive, but I've just charged up there at only 15 pence a kilowatt. And if you're not a member, it's 25p a kilowatt. And don't forget, some of these other chargers, especially that one at McDonald's I did on a previous video, if you've not seen that yet, check it out, McDonald's Loughborough. That was 35p a kilowatt. All right, you could park there probably as long as you wanted to, but wow, come on, that's a lot of money. So I've just done it for 15 pence a kilowatt, which is about what I'm paying here at home during the day. So I don't feel that is expensive at all. I think it's bloody good for a 50 kilowatt charger. So yeah, pretty pleased about that. So I can't knock that, but if you want membership, you will get your rates cheaper. If you don't have the membership, expect to pay 25p a kilowatt minimum. Some will be 30, some might be even 35. But hey ho, if you're a big user, then you're silly not to go for the monthly subscription. If you're a minor user and you're only doing, I don't know, 50 mile a week, 100 mile a week, I wouldn't bother with the subscription. It's probably cost me more to have it than not, because I've hardly used it through the lockdown, but I've let it go, I've let it continue. So there you go, that's that one done. Again, please subscribe. Channel's getting bigger, more subscribers are coming on board, loads of likes from people, brilliant. Up to 30% of my viewers are from the US, so thanks for viewing from the United States, which is great. UK viewers, you're about 27%. the rest is worldwide. So come on people, get on board more, and let's do more things, more content. The more of these I get, these likes, the more content me and my lads can do. Later people.